Hi guys, today's video is going to be my nail polish collection. I've taken them all out and I just have them lined up here on the table, just kind of in order of colour. And I counted them all up and I have 60 nail polishes, which I think is excessive for me. And a lot of these I've never used before. So I'm just going to quickly go through them. This is going to be a long video and just give you a quick overview or an idea of the ones that I like and that I would repurchase again, and what ones I want to get rid of and what ones I want to keep. So I'll just get started. First of all, here I have one cuticle softener, which I like, and I definitely want to keep this, and I'm happy with that. I have one nail treatment, which I like and I want to keep, and I have one base coat, which is the Rimmel Stronger base coat, which I do like. But when I use this all up, I won't repurchase it. I will repurchase the Catrice base coat, which is a third of the price and just as good. And then for top coats, I have the Seche Vite, which I absolutely adore. It's my favourite top coat of all time. Then I have two of the Catrice top coats, because I was using this and I lost it, so I bought a brand new one which has never been used. And then I just have a Rimmel clear coat. And I'd like to condense these down to two. I'd like to finish off the Rimmel one and one of the Catrice ones, and just keep the Seche Vite as my main top coat, and maybe have one of these as a backup, because I've heard this can go gloopy when you go halfway through, and there's nowhere that I know in Ireland where you can repurchase it in the shop. I had to buy it online. So that's that. And then the next lot of nail polishes I have are pink nail polishes, which I have 8 of them, and I'd like to maybe get that down to 5. This first one is one of the Rimmel 60 Seconds nail polishes in Portobello Pink, which I loved it at the time when I bought it in the shop. I've worn it a few times and I get slagged off in work because it's like a Barbie pink colour. So I really want to use this up and I wouldn't repurchase it. I think I might maybe use it on my toes or something just to get rid of it. I think it's far too young for me, and I won't repurchase it. This one is Miss Piggy Reloaded by Catrice, and I've only used it once or twice. It's very light, you have to do at least 3 coats, so I don't really bother with it. I'd like to use it up, get it out of my collection, and I wouldn't repurchase it again. This one is called Big Spender Wanted from Catrice as well, and it's a sparkly hot pink. And I'd like to, I think I might have used this once as well, and I'd like to use it up and I wouldn't repurchase it. And this one is called Hot or Not by Catrice, and it's a lovely fuchsia hot pink. And I have only used this once or twice also, but I would repurchase this because I think it's a nice colour. Then this one is Wrapped Around My Finger by Catrice, and it's a strange colour to describe. It's a dark pink, but it's more pinky red, and it's got holographic glitter in it, and I don't really like it. It's too young for me as well, and I wouldn't repurchase that one. This one is Carl Says Très Chic by the Ultimate Nudes collection by Catrice, which is my favourite, and this is a lovely nude plummy colour, and I have only used this again once or twice, but I would repurchase it if I used it all up. And this one I've only used once and I love it as well. It's called Welcome to Rosy Wood, and it's a plummy rose, and it's just a lovely everyday colour. So I think out of the pinks there, actually there's only these 3 out of the 7 that I would like to keep. Then we're on to purples. This is Poison Me, Poison You by Catrice, which is a sparkly holographic purple. It's nice and fun, but I've only used it once or twice again, and I just like to just use it up. This one is called Dirty Berry. I like this colour, but when I've worn it a few times, let's just say I haven't got too flattering comments on it, so I'd like to use it up and get rid of it, and I wouldn't repurchase it again. This is Lucky in Lilac by Catrice, which is just a lovely lilac colour, and I do like this. It's a nice light purple, and I would repurchase it. This is Desire, one of the Rimmel London Lycra Pro. Now I don't like these formulas because it says up to 10 days, but I find they chip on me after a day or two, and they're quite pricey, these ones. They're nearly €10 a bottle. So I would use this up and I wouldn't repurchase just because of the formula. This is my only Barry M nail paint, and it's called Dusky Mauve, and I think it's a lovely colour. At the same, I've only used it about twice, but I would like to use this up, and I would I would repurchase this one, and I'd like to get some more of the Barry M nail paints, but I'm not allowing myself to buy any nail polishes for the last year, and for the rest of this year, because I really want to condense down my collection. And so far I've only used up 2, so I'm not doing too good. This is one of the Rimmel 60-second. They're very affordable, especially for younger, like teenagers and that. And it's a purple, but it's quite sparkly with glitter and everything in it. So I'd like to use this up, and I won't repurchase it again. This is just a no-name brand, sparkly purple. I just like got it in a gift set. I'd like to use it up, and I wouldn't repurchase it again. And I just realised I left out one of the pinks, which was actually a Lacora Beauty from Lidl, just a little pink shimmery nail polish, which I'd like to use up, and I wouldn't repurchase. So out of the purples, there's only these 2 that I really want to keep, the Catrice Lilac and the Barry M. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 I'd like to get rid of, and I wouldn't repurchase them. But saying that now, if I managed to get down to the nail polishes that I really love, then I would allow myself to buy others from other brands. Like I'd love to buy some OPI, some Essie, and some more Barry M. So it's them 2 are the ones that I really want to keep. Then the reds, this is China Glaze Winterberry, which I bought for Christmas, and I love this. I did only use it once, but I love it, and it's a lovely red, and I would like to keep this, and I would probably repurchase if I ran out of it. And I actually used it in conjunction with the Deborah Lippmann, I don't know what this colour is called, I got it in a glossy box, but it's a lovely red glitter, but on its own you'd need about 4 coats to get it wearable, so I just put 1 coat over this China Glaze red, and I really enjoyed them. This I bought for Christmas as well, and I never actually used it, so it's the Catrice Marilyn and Me, and it's just a red sparkly colour. I've never used it, so I don't know how it performs. It looks lovely, and I think it would be festive and good for Christmas time. This is one of the Rimmel Pros again. It's called Hot Gossip. It's a lovely red, but because of the formula, I'd like to just get rid of it. This is a Catrice. This is a limited edition one, and it's called Enter Wonderland, and it's a lovely snow white, red apple red, if that makes sense. And it's lovely, I do like that one. This is just a cheapy no-name polish, cherry red, that I got in a set. I'd like to use it up. I wouldn't repurchase, I don't know where you repurchase it anyway. And this is an Angelica from Penneys, one of them crackle glaze red polishes, and I haven't actually tried it, so I don't know what it's like. So out of the reds, we're a bit more successful. There's 5 out of the 7 that I'd like to keep. Now I better speed up a bit because this video is very long. Out of the blues, I have this Catrice Enter Wonderland from that limited edition collection. It's a lovely blue, but it's a bit sparkly, so I wouldn't repurchase it, even though you can't because it's limited edition. I have this Gosh one, which I bought a few years ago, and it's kind of a metallic blue. I don't like it because it's too young for me with the metallic. So I'd like to use that up, and I wouldn't repurchase. This is a lovely blue. It's from the brand Stargazer. These are cheap. You can get them at Poundland and in New Look at the counters in different places. It's a lovely blue, and it's nice. I wouldn't repurchase because I feel like I have too many blues, and it's very similar to this blue. But I would like to just use it up. This is Azure, one of the I Heart Lasting Finish from Rimmel London. And this is too sparkly for me also, and I'd like to use it up, and I wouldn't repurchase it. And this is one of the Rimmel Pro again in Blue Vogue. And I like the colour. It's a really dark navy, and it's the only one that I have. So I'd like to hold on to this, but when it runs out, I would purchase another similar colour, just a different brand or a different make, because I don't like the formula, as I said. So out of the blues, there's really none of them that I desperately want to keep. Then this category, I have just a coral, a peach and an apricot, because I didn't know how to categorise these. The coral colour is by Catrice, and I love it. It's called Meet Me at Coral Island. I think it's a lovely colour for spring and summer, so I'd like to keep that. This ice cream peach is a lovely, lovely peach colour. It's the only one of this colour that I have, so I would like to keep this. And if I did use these up, I would repurchase them again by Catrice, because I think they're a great formula. And this is an apricot one, which I haven't actually tried yet, so I'll have to see how we get on with that. So I want to keep the 3 of them. And then I have blues and greens. This one is called Am I Blue or Green by Catrice, which I have on my nails at the minute, and I've had it for over a year, and it's my first time using it in my attempt to use up my nail polish collection. I love it. I think it's a lovely, nice spring-summer collection, or spring-summer colour. This one is ICU, and I think it's a lovely green, and it's the only green of this that I have, so I want to keep this. And this one's After 8, and I thought it would be nice for Christmas when I bought it, and I've never used it. And I've had this for over 2 years and I've never used it, so I really should give it a bash one day. But I'd say it might be too sparkly, so I probably wouldn't want to keep that colour. The next section are my favourite nail polishes, and they're the nude ones. So this is China Glaze Dress Me Up, love, 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 want to keep. This one here is my favourite nail polish of all time, and it's by Catrice Ultimate Nudes, and it's Moulin Rouge Light. Well, actually, I'm getting them mixed up, sorry. So the next one is my favourite, and this is just a lovely peachy nude colour, and it's nice. I'd like to keep that. This one is my all-time favourite, and it's called My Cafe au Lait at Notre Dame. I've used up a full bottle of this, and this is the second new bottle that I had bought as a backup. And I love this, and I would keep it. This is an Ultimate Nudes, again by Catrice, and it's called Cotton Candy at the Eiffel Tower. This is like from a special collection they did, but I've never actually tried this, so I don't know what it's like. Then I have this Gosh Miss Mole. It's kind of a brown colour. It's the only brown I have, but when I use it up I wouldn't repurchase it. It's just not the most flattering. This is a little mini Nails Ink nail polish in Portobello Road, which I got in a glossy box. I absolutely love this. It's a really unique colour. I have nothing like it in my collection, and when I use it up I would actually repurchase it. Even though Nails Ink nail polishes are quite pricey, but I know it's a colour that I would use again and again, so I would buy that. This is one I got in a glossy box by Seche Nail Lacquer. What's the colour? Contemporary. I haven't used it yet, so I can't give any opinions. Then I have blacks, and this is from China Glaze also, and it's Smoke and Ashes from the Hunger Games collection, and it's just a sparkly black, and it's really nice for nights out, so I like that. This one is called Back to Black. It's by Catrice. It's a black sparkly one. I like that as well. And this is a Barry M nail paint, one of the Crackle Effects in black, and I've never used it, so I can't give an opinion on that. Then I have two golds, which I've never used, and I don't know why I bought them, and this one is called In the Bronx, and it's just a sparkly gold, and this one is Be My Millionaire, which I tried to wear one day and I just looked like a hooker when I put it on, so I had to take it off again. But I think it might look nice. The only way I could work it is maybe do a crackle over it. Otherwise I might just give it away because I've never used it and I can't see myself using it in the future. Two of my other favourite colours are these greys. This is London's Weather Forecast. That's by Catrice. And this one is Ashley. And Ashley is my favourite. It's a lighter grey. And these are lovely. They should really go in the nude category because I tend to wear them the most. I have one bright yellow, which I've never used. I have this one by Nails Ink, which I got free in a magazine called Piccadilly Circus. It's kind of hard. It's kind of a pinky red colour, and it's lovely. I wouldn't repurchase though because Nails Ink are very dear. I have one Sally Hansen nail polish that I got in a glossy box called Hot Chocolate, which is kind of a brownie red. I've never used it. It's not my colour. I think I might actually give it to my mother. I have another Crackle one here, which is I've never used, so I think I just went through a phase. I just bought them all when the Crackle phase came out because I wanted to try them and I never got around to it. Then I have one, oh actually I have three Barry M nail polishes when I think of it. This is Barry M Nail Paint Special Limited Edition Effects. It's just like a glitter top coat, and I really like this. And this is a Pro White Original Effect nail polish to whiten your nails, which came in a glossy box and I've never used that. So that's just the overview of them all, and I'm going to be doing my Nails of the Week video, and I've already put one up for this week, and I'd use the Am I Blue or Green, because I was originally storing my nail polishes all in this one glossy box and they started to overflow and I had to put them into this train case. So I've emptied out the train case. I just have all my nail accessories like nail files and all that kind of stuff in there. So what I'm going to do is try and use a different nail polish every week. I'm not allowed to use the same one again because there's maybe 5 or 6 of my favourite nail polishes which I use over and over again, and I don't really go towards the colours very much. So I'm going to make sure I use nail polish and put it in the box, and I'm not allowed to use it again until I've used all of these at least once. And then if there's some of them that I love, I might change my opinion and want to keep them. And if there's other ones that I hate or I don't think I'm ever going to use, then I might give them away. Like this yellow I bought because I'm from Longford, and the county colours are yellow and blue. So I thought it might be fun if they were playing in a match to paint my nails yellow and blue, but I've never actually done it. So I probably might keep onto that because it's just one unique kind of colour. But if I go through some of these purples or reds or pinks, and decide, look, they're really not my colour, I might just give some of them to my little sister or something, just to clear up a bit of space. Or maybe like some of these smaller ones, like these little Rimmel Pro ones, because they're quite small, they're only 8 mils. I thought maybe I could paint my toes with them, because I never paint my toes, but we're getting into summer now. I could paint my toes with them and use them up that way. So I am going to be doing my nails of the week videos, as I said, and you'll see my normal empties videos. And then maybe at the end of the year or the start of next year, I'll do an updated nail polish collection, and you can see how much I've condensed, or how many new nail polishes I've bought. Now my plan was to use up at least 5 nail polishes completely, and maybe get my collection, and then get to get my collection down to 50 nail polishes before I allow myself to purchase more. So I want to use up 5, and then I might give some of them away, and then I can buy ones that I love and only have ones that I love, instead of just impulsively buying them because I think, oh, that's a pretty colour. Anyway, sorry this was such a long video and I rambled so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and if you have a nail polish collection video, I'd love it if you'd leave it as a video response down below, because I love watching them. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.